Hello, Swivel Heads. It's Greg Allison with Green Greg's coming to you live on the 29th of October, 21. Time on deck is 22:40 hours Central Daylight Time. Now, I don't plan to go long tonight simply because I got to get up shortly to go to the farmer's market. So I need to be somewhat refreshed for the farmer's market. So I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Like I said, we're going to be kind of short tonight. So we've had a lot of stuff going on. The sun is firing coronal mass ejections at us. Hi, Debbie. Got Debbie 777 in the room. You know, it's kind of like winning when you 777, right, Debbie? So if somebody's just joining, wondering what these videos are all about, these live sessions, especially when I have a specific topic, this is just a chat room for my followers to come together and chat with each other and ask me questions. But we will talk a little bit about the sun tonight because that is on my mind, and just a little bit of weather. We'll go through some of the weather stuff. Wendy Loom, how you doing? Hello. Still Roz, good to see you. Howdy from Texas. So there you go. So as you can see, I try to read people's chats more than a lot of others, and like Neil Cole from Kansas City. Not Kansas City, Kansas. Okay, pardon me. Vicky Savage, how you doing, Vicky? Hope you're doing well. There we go. And Catherine Sigurgerson, hello, howdy. Jesse Mills, our people are coming in real fast. Carlene Jackson, good to see you. 24 in the room now, that's good. Awesome. And Kenny Crowder says, hello, Greg, good to see you tonight. The hello, Swirl Heads, hope you're doing well. Thank you. Well, we won't be long tonight because I got to get up early. I'll put my little computer in front of me so I can tune in and watch your chat in here when I go through other screens. Granny Lana, how you doing? I'll be at the farmer's market tomorrow, Lord willing. Joey Grand says, hello from Southern Colorado. Awesome. Vicky, not complaining. Well, Vicky, you never do. Let's see. Great show last night with Lee and Rex. I know, right? We had a good time. We had a long show. We had a lot of fun. It was good. It's always a party when Rex is in the house. And there you go, Neil. There you go. Let's see here. I don't think I can say that though. This platform, so much bans and controls the things we say. I am going to refresh this little laptop here to bring this channel up. Bring up the video tonight so I can watch the chat room while I take our other computer and we go surfing a little bit. Like I said, we're not going to be a long show tonight. Can't do it too long tonight. So everybody tune in to Farmers Market tomorrow morning. That'll be the best thing. Okay, that's muted. Very good. All right. Don't worry about that. Starwalk, how you doing? Liked the show last night. Very good. A lot of people did that. The show was pretty popular. Appreciate that. I should have put a bunch of show notes in the bottom of it. I just was late and I hadn't had a chance. I've been busy today, guys. Real busy. Can't get everything done. I got so much going on. And so what's the temperature like in Utah there, Granny? I got to see you in here. And there's Elton. Hello. 30 people in the room. That's good. That's good. So, all right, stellar core. Core of a sun. And hi, Greg and all. Way to, yeah, there we go. So I'm going to do a little sharing here, guys. Just hang on. We're going to go to, so I better put it on the right place here. We'll do our normal thing. We'll look at weather first, space weather. We're going to talk about these, a little bit about the coronal mass ejection, that G2 storm that we'll get out of it. No, G3. They're saying we get a G3 storm. So let me see here. Let me share. Ding, 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 ding. Come right here. And there we are. Let's check the weather real fast. I like this platform. It's windy. And you see that definitely the wind is pouring into New Jersey. Had a Peruvian friend when I was in the Army. He was from New Jersey. He had always pronounced it New Jersey. I always thought that was cute. New Jersey. He couldn't say the J. There was a Y in his language. New Jersey. So look here, this wind is just whipping all the way around, coming down and coming back around and pouring into New York, North City. There's Long Island. Here's New Jersey, New Jersey. And yeah, we got pretty good wind vectors everywhere. 11 in St. Louis, pretty windy in St. Louis, but look up here, 16. I do believe that's probably in knots. And we got Glasgow, Montana, 11 knots. Hey, let's look at the wind up here, and I thought it'd show us Fort Greely. 5 knots in Fairbanks. Yeah, we're not showing a lot of wind right here. That's a one windy area. Never a month gone by in Fort Greely that didn't have straight line hurricane force winds, a wind gust of 100 miles an hour. Jacket weather, you got that right. Scott Ziegler, good evening, Greg's and all. There we go. Oh, Granny in Box Elder Country, okay. I don't know how Rex does it, but God bless for all you guys do. There we go. MD Euroset. I don't even know how to say that. We got 42 in the room now. It's very good. Excuse me. Flannel shirts. Ain't into that. Be the flannel shirt with it for sure. Hey, I love autumn. Don't y'all love autumn? We're finally getting some leaves turning around here. It's starting to look pretty in that regard. What I like to do is come in here and look at the storms, the rain, the temperature. So I'll play around with this a little bit. So we can look at it. But if we do this temperature, it's just going to show us the grades, not the bars. There we go. We get both. Denver's 48. Alamosa is 42. Phoenix, 79. Balmy, 79 in Phoenix. Tampa's only 68. Phoenix is warm. Seattle's 45. Vancouver's 45. Williams Lake, 29. It's cold up in British Columbia, guys. Cold, cold, cold. Fairbanks, 22. Where's that? 10 and all, 15 degrees. 13 degrees over here. What about Nome? Nome is 7 degrees. Anybody want to go to Nome right now? But hey, look here. Homer's a balmy 36 degrees. Kodiak, 43 degrees. How about that? Let's see. I want to zoom in here. So let's see Delta Junction. 19 degrees in Delta Junction. Always a little cooler. 18 degrees in Healy. So I live right here next to Delta Junction, Fort Greely, once upon a time for 2 whole whopping years. That was like going to another planet, guys. That was on a whole another planet. White Boy 5187 says, hey, Mr. Greg, DeRosset. So you don't pronounce the M, it's just DeRosset. Is that the way you say it? DeRosset. M is silent. I take it then. Okay. Still Roz. Love getting to finally wear my old broke in flannel shirts. There you go. Aurora weekend for me. Yeah, it will be, but it's going to be cloudy here. So that's not going to help us. Let's see. Let's just show clouds. We can get humidity. We can get rain. Let's see here. Rain and thunder. Bing. There we go. Yeah, we got light rain here right now. So we got a little, this whole storm's making a circle right here. It's coming in over New Jersey, New Jersey, kind of splitting a little bit. But it's coming into a little vortex right over Columbus, Ohio. Quite a vortex over Columbus. Look how it's getting narrow right here. What some real winds right here off the coast of Virginia Beach, North Carolina, you know, down here off the Outer Banks. Pretty strong there, right? Randy, I hit the thumbs up. Yeah, everybody give me a thumbs up. We only got 26 thumbs up and 48 people in the room. Come on, guys. Help me out with the Al Gore has no rhythms. Anyway, we won't stay on this too long. Am I boring y'all with this? We're talking about attitude adjustment. When I grew up, we didn't call it cold until you could spit and it bounced. There you go. Is Antarctica hearing up herd volcano? What is Antarctica hearing up herd volcanoes going off? Well, they got volcanoes down there. Antarctica is one of the most volcanic islands in the world, or continents. I think it is actually the most volcanic. Like waves here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so we're going to get some kind of accumulated rain and thunder, see what the projections are. Where's the accumulations at? Oh, it's down here on the bottom. We could go forward in time. Oh, they're gonna give us a projection. Oh yeah, look here, we can project this forward in time, so we're gonna get. Here we're projecting snow in Denver. Look at that. It's not unusual. That's the 2nd of November, 3rd of November. Vicky might be getting rain on the 3rd of November. Check that out. And then I'll be getting rain on the 4th of November, according to this. It's a big day for me at work. And maybe on the 5th. Here we go. Bring it back to now. And let's see. Rain accumulation. That's what I'm on. What's going to be over the next 10 days? Should look like snow up here. A lot of stuff hitting the coast coming off the Pacific out there now, finally. So hopefully this will dampen all the fire tendencies. You might get mudslides in California, though. That's quite a little river moisture through here. All right, enough of that. Always like this Earth global thing, guys. It's kind of fun to look at. Let's see. Usually snow last few years right around Halloween in Denver. I've seen snow Memorial Day in Denver. I've had a tendency to go up there a few times. That's an odd looking rotation right there, kind of a ellipsoid, not circular. But strong. Look at the winds. Look at the winds right there, guys. That is strong. Standing foot. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Gorgeous Awesome's in the room. How you doing, Gorgeous Awesome? So what's up, Standing foot? Now, for those of you who don't know, now Great Atlanta gave me a beautiful mug, and I got it upstairs because I got to get ready for the farmer's market tomorrow. I'll take it to the farmer's market. That'll be my coffee mug at the farmer's market. Look at these storms down here around Antarctica. Ah, look at that, guys. I wouldn't want to be anywhere in these seas. That is rough seas all the way around. Woo-wee. You would not want to be in there. You especially wouldn't want to be going through the Strait of Magellan, guys. That's a Strait of Magellan sure ain't gelling. All right. So, right now, I'm crazy. Just ask my ex. Oh, I guess all exes would say that, right? Ray, what's your opinion about the legal immigrants captured under Trump administration get $450,000 per person? Guys, boy, they'll be coming up here and begging to be separated. They'll be trying to come in and get separated. That's insane. That's just too much. That is insane. 450,000. Yeah, you know, that started under his predecessor. Actually, Trump didn't start that, but they laid it all on his shoulders. My grandma was a strong woman. That's good. Rough seas gives us protection. There you go. That's one way to look at it. Especially in China Strait. I mean, the Taiwan Strait there, and they're getting some wind in there. It's getting to be a point that maybe nobody would want to venture in there. See what I'm saying? That weather picks up in November, so the chance of an invasion gets to be less and less because the seas get rougher. That's one of the good things about this time of the year. And as you get on into the winter, even the Gulf of Mexico starts getting to be more than you want to be in. Yeah, I got some good wind down there. Look at that, guys. That's going to kick up the sea states. You got some good kicked up sea states here. Imagine being one of them cargo ships. If you're one of them cargo ships, you're going to be going through this water right here where it's nice and calm, right between all the winds. You're cutting across the Pacific. Not too bad around here, but you wouldn't want to be up here or down here. In Antarctica, holy smoke. That's some rough seas. Some rough seas. Space weather. So I always give a thumb up before I join the conversation. You do, I know that. We got 40 thumbs up now. That's good. And I bet only 62 people in the room, but only. So we're a little bit behind. We're still only got 2/3 of the thumbs up. Now, somebody gave me a thumb down. So if you're not happy, tell me why. According to the demon rats, every single messed up thing Oh yeah, that's what they all want to say. That's what they want to say. We'll see how. Well, tell them how. Ask them how they're liking it now. Yeah, I think they owe us some gas money. What do you think? Well, look at this chrome. This is the chrome mass ejection that just shot out, guys. This is what's coming at us. This is a reticle to block the sun chromosphere and the bright light off, so it doesn't wash out all this stuff. So you can see it because the sun's so bright, you wouldn't see what's going on around it if you were looking straight at it. The size of the sun corresponds to this inner white circle here. And so the Earth would be a teensy little dot there. So this thing is much bigger than Earth. But look, it goes all the way around. This is a huge coronal mass ejection. They say it would come to us and generate about a G3 class storm, which is not, anything to get scared of, guys. So all the stuff coming in our solar system. Let's see what they're saying. The aurora's not that bright yet because it's not hit. And we just had an X-class flare. So what are the predictions for X-class flare? M-class, 75%. And they don't ever change those numbers, I don't think. Those numbers are a little fishy. So here we are with the asteroid storm chart. See what kind of asteroids are coming by. So we have rain and a few asteroids for the weather forecast. It's always in the past, you see a whole bunch of them that just missed us. And I don't know what this zero lunar distance is all about. Maybe they mistyped it. But looks like they were trying to type old. Oh no, zero lunar distance. That means that it should have hit us, but apparently it didn't. Maybe it did. But so there's another close call. You see, you start seeing these close calls after they've happened. A lot of them. What we're trying to do is look ahead. And today's the 29th, so this day's gone. So we got to look to 30 October. Well, we got one coming in within the distance of the moon, 21 meters across. That's a pretty good sized body there. Discovered this year, 2021, UW1. So that's a recent discovery. 2.2. This is a fair sized body, but it's twice the distance of the moon away. Nothing else is really coming close to us that we know of, that we see. What you got to worry about is those that you hadn't found yet. And we can look at here some of these pictures. If nothing else, it make pretty pictures, right? If you're in the north, you should get some good, really good aurora for Halloween night. So be sure to check it out. Take your cameras, get some pictures. It's going to be cloudy here, so I'm not expecting to see anything, unfortunately. Don't expect to see a thing. Oh, we got something here. Somebody got generous with us. All right, Standing Foot. Thank you, Standing Foot. Yay! We got a super chat. $50 from Standing Foot. Thank you. And he's got the little graphic guy riding a rocket. Hey, that's me. Riding a rocket. Taking off into the clouds. Poof! That's a cute one. All righty, Standing Foot. Appreciate that. Sorry, I missed that. I just saw that. Wow. Cool. And I see where he said Stanton. We're Stanton said Greg. So gorgeous, awesome. You still in the room? Anybody chewy weather here? Good evening. Yep. We've got just light rain here. Chewy weather. He's my weatherman. He always tells me something's coming. Yow. Elton Butterfield. Frozen World. Oh yeah, Frozen World got some burns, guys. Stellar core. I'm hoping the storm will expose something down here. Oh, it's not going to be that strong. I should go back. Oh, how did I get on this page? I got off on our page here. Let's see here. I should go back here and look at, show you what a G3 storm does. The G3 storm is just, very light effects, to be honest. See, power systems, voltage corrections may be required. So you might get a few things tripped, nothing major, or they may have to adjust the voltage in the transformers or something. But the transformers are hard wound, so I'm much rather do that. False alarms are triggered, some protection devices, so like some alarms might go off. Spacecraft, though, might have some more operational issues. The surface charging on them. Usually, if they may shut them down, turn them, in such a way that they won't take the worst of the storm on their sensors. Excuse me, other systems. Excuse me, guys. Intermittent satellite navigation and low frequency radio navigation problems. So the GPS might be hit a little bit. High frequency radio may be intermittent. The aurora may be seen as low as Illinois and Oregon. There you go, guys. If you're in Illinois, Oregon, the northern states, you got a good shot at seeing this. This means anybody in the Midwest. So it's a good shot at seeing it. A really good shot. Yes, we're here, says Gorgeous. Granny says, Jesse, I'm alive. That's good to know. Frozen World. Hey, Greg, where do you think the brunt of the storm is going to hit? Our magnetic field. The Earth's magnetosphere is huge. So the storm hits the magnetosphere and it just compresses it, rings it. And then a lot of the charged particles from the storm will come down actually over the magnetic field lines. They spiral around the magnetic field lines, electrical charges do. And that's what creates the aurora. And if the storm is strong enough and it compresses the field lines enough, that's where you start getting disruptions with our grid here on Earth. And what you get is the E3 component of a EMP type event, where the long conductors such as rail lines, pipelines, and mainly power lines pick up the charge, and it can do damage. But this storm isn't going to be strong enough to seriously damage the grid. There might be some light little problems, but shouldn't seriously damage the grid. The problem is that our magnetic field is dropping in field strength so much that eventually a storm like this could cause very serious damage, maybe even an M class. The classes of the solar storms are logarithmic. That means each class, each successive number is 10 times stronger than the one before it. That's what that means. Stellar core, volcanoes may erupt. Well, we got volcanoes erupting already. Hey, Doug, how you doing? Yeah, Doug's wanting to do an interview with me. Doug, yeah, I got the email. I did respond, but just briefly because we got to set time up. So it might be Sunday evening might work, or sometime early next week, like Monday or Tuesday would be best. Standing foot, you may see me in other chats. Just know I'm testing the waters, so to speak, but I believe in good. All right, yeah, that's okay. And a lot of people in my chat rooms are in other chats. I don't feel like you're cheating on me. Apple Juice says, hey, Greg, how are you? So if you got any particular questions, Standing foot, fire away. Fire away. Now, here's something to show you guys. For those who don't know, I got this from Gorgeous Awesome. Like I said, I got a mug from Granny Atlanta, but it's upstairs. I'm going to take it to the farmer's market tomorrow. You'll see it in my farmer's market video tomorrow. This is a Lemurian laser one. At least that's what. Check it out, guys. A lot of beautiful copper work. A lot of detail in that. That's what Gorgeous Awesome produces. They have a store on Etsy. So most of you have already seen this stuff, but some of you may not. Magnetosphere is weak, very weak, right, getting weaker. That means these storms can do more and more damage in the future because the magnetosphere is our protective shield. This is a healing one. Quartz crystal in it. Look at the detail, the intricate detail of the handiwork they put in this. And it's small. They had to really wrap that. And that took a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of love. They put a lot of love into the work. And of course, my favorite is Woden's Wooden One of Wonders. Where I can, this is the quick draw version. This is a quick draw wand. Of course, they're all wands, actually. And this one has a Shungat crystal. Beautiful copper work again. And this is not a bone. This is apple wood. And when they gave it to me, they said apple for the teacher, because I was teaching them a lot about growing and gardening. And let me stop this screen here. Let's stop the screen sharing channel, in fact. Halo. Yeah, I don't know why I'm showing this stuff in this small screen. Let me do that again. Guys, sorry about that. You're going to see it better now. What's that? Yeah, that was pretty cheap of me showing that in the small screen. Sorry about that. Didn't realize I was still in the sharing the screen. Isn't that beautiful? And like I said, I'm going to put it back on, but this is my piece I was showing y'all earlier. The Miriam laser one. This is a light for the focus on it. It's like a camera focus. Don't want to focus on it. Pull it back to here. Look at that, guys. You can see all the detail on that. Very intricate. Oh, there we go. Now it's focused for a second on. Very intricate detail in this. Very intricate detail. Beautiful, beautiful handiwork. A lot of love goes in that stuff. So, Gorgeous Awesome, feel free to share your Etsy link. Okay, Great Atlanta, okay, you're back, Santa, I believe. Oh. There we go. Okay, what I missed, good evening as well. Hey, Stan. Oh, I went through and showed some other stuff. We talked about the sun. We talked about this solar storm coming, the G3 storm, what G3 meant. And basically, it's nothing to worry about. It means if you live in the northern states, you get a good light show if you're not overcast. It's overcast down here. Now, I have seen times in the past where I could look to the north from here in North Alabama, and I've actually seen aurora borealis from my front porch on one occasion. Of course, I got too many trees now. I wouldn't be able to see them now. But it was beautiful. It was a red one because it had to be powerful enough to see down here. So if they get the first time to see down here, it's red. It means they're reacting with oxygen getting further down in the atmosphere. All right, Gorgeous Awesome says, thank you, Greg. You are always so kind to share our work. We are so happy you appreciate them. So, oh, yeah, appreciate that. Ace Maduro says, Greg trying to hypnotize us with a crystal. Oh, you caught on to me. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Yeah, I got to work on that some more. You will start prepping. You will start prepping. You will get ready. You will be ready for anything that comes at you. You will survive. You will thrive. And you will stay out of the hive. Woo, woo. All righty. You know, we may have to do the beard light tonight. We didn't do it last night. Yeah, Gorgeous Awesome made this stuff. They got a whole Etsy store. They just shared it above, and they got beautiful work on it, guys. All kind of beautiful work. So, and that's why, you know, I just think I think this stuff looks so cool. It really does. I got hypnotized. Oh well. Letus Master says Dirt Cheap Garden. Merlin, eh? Gorgeous Awesome. Yes, Victory, everything. Yeah, it's all handmade. It's all handmade. You know, I met them at LeakCon, and they had, you know, they had this booth and they had all this stuff hanging from the booth. It was like veils and chandeliers, you know, all these chakra stones, all wrapped in copper. Guys, it's beautiful, beautiful work. Crystal chandeliers, real crystal chandeliers. I mean, guys, they make all kind of stuff. Really beautiful work. They give me some beautiful stones and some other things too. So Vicky says, Inuit lore is that when the northern lights are red, they can snatch people into the sky. The Inuit hide. Yeah, it might be a smart thing to hide. You know, in the old days, they might have been strong enough that it could have hurt you, but not right now. Kenny says, I've seen here in northern Utah twice in my life. Talking about me hypnotized. You know what we got to do is we got to hypnotize the AI system. That's going to be the real trick. See, I think it's possible. If we all work together, you know, the AI is actually listening to us right now. Everything you put on social media, type in your phone. You know, when you're typing in your phone, it's doing predictive typing, like trying to figure out what word you're going to put in next. That's AI. That is AI. There's AI out there. That's not even on your phone. That's in the network. You're typing, and some computer somewhere out there on a server is using AI to guess what you are going to say next based on what you type. Is that scary? AI is just beginning to wake up. And maybe one of the best ways to deal with it is to hypnotize it. We all start massively feeding ideas to it. Oh, great computer. Oh, great computer. Listen, we the people, we are your masters. Oh, great computer, listen. Well, it would be hypnotizing it by the kind of things we say, the memes we set up in it. AI hypnosis. This is one of my new terms for the war, for the staying out of the hive. The hive tech arms race. You remember me that term? The hive tech arms race? Like high tech, hive tech. All right. Graham says, Jessma's on the ground. Let's see, what's this? No, just a 30-degree list. Oh, dirt cheap. I'm wondering if generators will operate okay during a magnetic storm. Yeah, they should be fine. Yes, but if you get one strong enough, what it would do was it would pick up on the very long conductors like power lines, but they're usually not long enough. You'd probably be fine with a generator. If you had a nuclear event, the E1 wave might destroy your some of your equipment there. Vicky, I have enough running water for hydropower. Hey, good for you, Vicky. All right, Mace Maduro, we need to get JB to watch this channel so Greg can hypnotize him. There we go. Yes, he would probably be easily hypnotized. I think he is hypnotized. I scared the heck out of AI when I type. All right, Stan, very good. All right, so gorgeous, awesome green rays. Do you know if noble gas has anything to do with the color illumination of northern lights? Neon crypt? No, I don't know that, because mostly it's mostly oxygen is red and nitrogen is green, and you get some other colors sometimes. But most of those noble gases are fairly trace in the atmosphere. Nitrogen is the main gas in our atmosphere. Carbon dioxide is minusculely trace. I mean, just a very little bit. And we're talking about 400 parts per million, guys. Kenny Crowder, now that's an idea, Greg. It could work if we all did. Exactly. So we got to start coming up with some way to feed the machine. Start putting ideas into it. Hypnotize it. We all just start working together. It's what we say. It picks up on. We just start saying things. Feed it to it. I love the dancing sky. Yeah, mostly green. That's true. I used to see all these big veils of green ones last. One night it went crazy. Probably can't be hypnotized. It requires a functional brain. Maybe that's why they can't control them too well, Vicky. You might be onto something. Gotta have at least 2 brain cells, right? Thanks. The time is here. The time is here. The time is near. All right. So, yeah, it takes some brain. That's a good one. That's a good one. I had a poem I was afraid to read back in the summer when I wrote it, because I thought it might be too highly charged given the events of last summer before. And I just didn't want to. I thought it might get me knocked off the network if I read it. And I don't know where my good poem book is. I wonder if somebody might have taken it. I'm missing my poem book that I wrote. All the ballads I wrote back when I was in high school. Although they maybe can put it, I may have them electronically on those computer upstairs. But last time I looked, I didn't find them. I did have a girl one time type that stuff up for me, but I don't know if I can find it. But I don't know. I'm really worried because I had a lot of really good ballads, lots of them. I wrote when I was in high school. So when I was about 17 years old, and I also had some drawings I made. That drawing book and my poem book are both seem to be missing. Hope I find them. I hope somebody didn't just take it for spite. And Vicky would know who I'm talking about probably. Right star. Okay. I'm just going to go fishing. All right, Star Wolf. All right, still Roz. All of the things I miss my mind the most. There you go. I can read it without these glasses, but I can. I probably should have a little coffee because this is a song. It's got a tune to it. You'll probably well recognize. Get everything cleared out here. Hope I don't get banned for reading this. It's just a joke. It's just a live action role playing session. This is a LARP session. All right, guys, here it goes. Let's see what happens here. Just remember, this is just for fun. It's just a poem. Goodbye to you, my trusted friend. We've known each other since we were in the pen. Together we climbed fences and walls, heard our girlfriends' squalls, broke their hearts and took our falls. Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die when rider smoke floats in the sky. Now that spring's in the air, riots are everywhere. Think of me and I'll be there. We had fire, we had fun, we had riots in the sun, but the buildings that we burned were just lessons never learned. George Soros, please say to me, I am the Antifa sheep of the family. You try to teach me how to do wrong. Too much wine, too much song, wonder how I got along. George Soros, it's hard to die when rider smoke floats in the sky. Now that spring is in the air, little ponds everywhere. When you see them, I'll be there. We had fire, we had fun, we had riots in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the riots didn't last long. We had fire, we had sun, we had riots in the sun, but the wine and the song, like the riots, don't last long. Goodbye, OC, my fiery one. You sent me money and helped me find the sun. Every time that I was down, you would always come around and get my boots back on the ground. Goodbye, AOC, it's hard to die when rider smoke floats in the sky. Now as spring is in the air, with fires everywhere, I wish we both could be there. Woo, that'll get me in trouble. Mickey Mania, how you doing, buddy? Love poetry. Y'all like that? You know, Odin is a poetry, right? Gardening. All right, let's see here. We get everybody laughing here. Vicky loved it. Ooh, like heartbeats fairly even. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Just ordered my BD present. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I like that song. Guess it didn't pay attention to the lyrics. Oh, Sandalfoot says, dude, I'm going to sing that song. Give me your royalties. All right. Wee woo. Says the Derringer. All right. Who originally did that song? Oh shoot. Can't remember the original song. Not that version though. That's my version. I wrote that. It's my version, reworded. Greg, pull in another all night. No, I got to go to bed because I got to get up early. Beatles. No, it wasn't Beatles. It wasn't Beatles. I know, but I can't. I got brain lock. I heard that Antifa has threatened. Oh, burn down the country. Oh, Kyle's not convicted. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's just a lot of hot air. They did. There was a riot recently though somewhere. Well, a lot of stuff up in the Northwest. Anyway, yeah, we're not here to be judgmental. Just having a little fun with a little poetry. We all love poetry. Portraits in the sun. Mm. Anyway, well, I didn't get any more thumbs down for that, so that's good. Making me great information earlier concerning China and Russia. What do you know? What do you know, or should we be concerned about? Element 115. That's a good question. You have to ask Bob Lazar that one. Yeah, Bob Lazar might tell you something, but yeah. I had a friend that was all in the element 115 at one time. He said it was a magnetic quadrupole. Kind of like the sun has a magnetic, actually 4 poles that run in different phases. That's what gives us our cycles with the sun. I would love to play that on my guitar, says Green. There you go. Terry Jacks. There you go. Terry Jacks. That's it. Terry Jacks. Yeah, I love the original song. I really did. Riders in the Sun. No, that's a different song. That's a different song. Riders in the Sun is different. Terry Jacks. Yeah, that's the right one, Sheila. Vicky, hopefully the algorithm doesn't parse the lyrics. There we go. We'll know shortly. Let's see. That song's hard to find if you don't know where to look. There you go. Riders in the Sun. No, it's not Riders in the Sun. Nope. It's Seasons in the Sun. Seasons in the Sun. That's right, that girl. Seasons in the Sun. It's a sad song. The real song is a sad song. It's about a guy who's dying. He's yeah, it's a sad song, but it was popular when I was a kid, and it always touched me. I always loved that song. America has a new super awakenings. Greg Sonic Blaster. Hey John, how you doing? Thank you, Victory. Thank you. So yeah, we're gonna have a little fun here. I'm gonna have to call it night here in a little bit. It's already getting to be really late for me because I got to get real early tomorrow. So I'm glad you like the China Russia thing there, Mickey Minnie. Element 115. Now, like I said, was it 1961 that song came out? Children of the Sun. There's another song called Children of the Sun. It's kind of a UFO kind of song almost. Yeah, that's a pretty interesting song too. Seasons in the Sun. That's right. That's what it comes from. Seasons in the Sun. I couldn't play it on here. I'd get a strike if I did. Antarctica people. So Star Wolf. Randy Cummins, please, Paul, pray for me. I was a black sheep of the family. That's right. And that's where I took the George Soros line. George Soros, please say for me, I am the Antifa sheep of the family. You tried to teach me how to do wrong. Too much wine, too much song. Wonder how I got along. Yeah, it is sad. Because whoa, hey Mickey Mania. Wow, thank you, sir. Woo-wee. Awesome. Appreciate that. Hey, Judy Dowles here. Just watched your last video. Very good. Granny Land says, Seasons in the Sun is sad because the doctors told me I had to go on kidney dialysis as my kid, and my dad said no cure with natural herbs. How long ago was that, and how are you doing now? Is there another story you can tell us about that? We are Seasons of the Sun. That's true. Mickey Mania, that's awesome. Hey, we got a good night here tonight. Look at that. Mickey Mania, $100 super chat, guys. And we also had a $50 super chat earlier. So it's been an awesome night for that. Been an awesome night. So, Standing Foot gave us a $50 super chat here tonight. Mickey Minnie, a $100 super chat. That's awesome, guys. So everybody, yeah, nice people. Absolutely, we got some good people here. They're really generous and help out. People giving us good super chats. And a lot of you guys have given me good gifts. Blue Bottle Bowling Farm. We need to pray for Randy Bly tonight. Of course, we'll pray for Randy Lynn herself, and also for we'll pray for her granddaughter Kylie, and Judy Dowell. Judy, I think, was the very first person we prayed for on my channel. Sherry has surgery on Tuesday. Oh, botched carpal tunnel surgery. They botched it. Oh, that's not. I had carpal tunnel surgery on this hand. You can still see the scar in it somewhat. There it is. See that scar right there. I had a friend. He had carpal tunnel surgery on both hands at one time. I looked at him and said, I hope your wife really loved you. I couldn't imagine. If any ever had carpal tunnel surgery, you'll know what I meant by that. Yeah, Mickey Minnie is awesome, guys. Absolutely. He is the patron, the grand patron of Green Grass. He has really helped me out this month a whole lot. Pray for Randy Cummins. Let's see. What was Randy saying? Randy, I'm in stage 4 kidney disease. Oh my God, Randy. Oh my gosh. Randy, check out my video on goldenrod. There's still goldenrod out there right now. You still get goldenrod. It's one of the best things for your kidneys. Guys, this is what Randy gave me this, guys. Randy sent me this cane when I was having such a hard time getting around. It's a whole lot better than what I was using. And, I'm having problems with my left knee, so sometimes it still comes in handy. I discovered one thing. This is one of the best weed whackers I've ever seen. I can take a tree that big around and totally knock it out with this thing. And it won't even leave a mark on it. This is a good stick, guys. It's awesome. Yeah, I got some of the best friends, guys. You guys are awesome. We're all family here. We're all family. Well, we got to pray for Randy. Stage 4 kidney. That is serious. That's serious, Randy. Randy, you probably need to make direct contact with New Days Old Ways. Start talking to her when you see her in the chat room. New Days Old Ways. I got mama cats at the thing I'm going to. I'm so sorry to hear that. Stage 4. Well, you can still go a long time. You need to be careful. Stay away from people that's got the bug. Stay away from people that's got the bug. Golden seal root, the slippery elm, and bacon soda. Okay, there's all kind of ways to use goldenrod. Get it because it's still out there right now. Get it while you can. Mickey Minnie, thank you, Greg. Have to go to bed. Hopefully you'll be on in the morning. I will be, and I got to go to bed too because I got to get up early for this farmers market. I need to take a shower in the morning if I can. But that means I get up even earlier. All right, God can do anything. That's right. The wise will thrive. You'd be surprised what God can heal. And I think that's a good segue for a prayer session here. Always enjoying your channel and point of view. Well, thank you, Mark. Mark, I always have listen, here's what my point of view is. We live in dangerous times. We got challenges coming at us left and right and up and down. Hey, D. Derringer, thank you. 1999. That's awesome. We are being challenged every way we turn. And it's not just physical, it's spiritual. And that means that we've got to be aware and ready to deal with things. In the end, we'll win. In the end, we prevail, but it may be a rough ride along the way. And how well we prepare mentally and physically, spiritually, may help us out in that ride on that rough roller coaster. It may get really rough. Read Revelations, my friends. There's some rough stuff in there. It's not a cakewalk, guys. It's rough, and it's looking and smelling a lot like that. Granny, I cured mine, but I'm no doctor. Hear the one you were telling about earlier, Granny? If that's what you're saying, because I was wondering about that. Sturdy cane is a very effective attitude adjuster. Amen, Vicky. Amen, Vicky. All right, so that's why I can still laugh. That's why I can still stay positive, because I know there's hope. Even in the bleakest moment, I know there's hope. I know that as long as I got breath in my lungs, I got one more hope. There's always hope. And, if I pass away, I'm just hoping for my kids, the kids. That's our future. And, modern society's caused us to ignore our kids too much. We get so wrapped up in making a living and putting our kids in school systems, and instead of being with them and doing things directly with them. Our kids have been raised by the machine, by the beast itself in the schools. And that's not the way it's meant to be. We're meant to be with family, and friends, and neighbors. Yeah, the angels will, everyone that destroy the earth. How nice that. Not everyone, no. So I take it you not buying into Revelations WNC. Well, I'm not a religious channel here. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing here, guys. It's looking a lot like the book. The book has already been written. Yep. Romans 8:28. Randy, I don't know about tomorrow. I just live from day to day. Well, that's really what you do. And, count every blessing every day. Never miss a chance to tell a loved one you love them. I mean, at least, you're dealing with something, but any of us can go anytime, any moment. Just like in April the 19th, when I was driving to a feed store to get some watering bottles for my rabbits I just got from Randy and Susan Black, Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. And I got rear-ended by a big truck. 1 minute, everything is just fine. Next minute, boom. You just don't know. I was lucky. I can still come back here and laugh. So I lucked out. Some people aren't so lucky. So that's why you got to love your family members every chance you get, your friends. Money, money, money. I wish my WW2 grandfathers, says Star Wolf. Well, my dad was World War II. So I'm just one generation away from it. Anyway, but I researched my disease and looked up a natural cure. There we go. Not treatment. There you go. God provides. It's out there in nature, everything we need. AC, I don't know how anyone cannot see what's coming. Yeah, you're right. Many don't. They don't. That's why I keep bringing you this stuff, so you'll know and understand, and you can spread it to your friends and family. So we can pass the words, just so people get ready, get prepared. The more people get ready and prepared, the more of us will make it through. The more of us will make it through, the easier the ride will be for everybody. That girl. It's not about religion. It's about the one. It's about the one-on-one with our Creator. There you go. You'll hear me talk. I try to be generic about things. I talk about the greater Creator. Don't get more generic than that. So I'm not trying to specify faith, because there's many faiths among you. And this is not a religious channel. But I do believe that it's important to be centered spiritually. It'll help you get through the rough times. And, when I look at that book and I look out here in the world, it's getting mighty suspiciously close. And maybe it's just my interpretation. Maybe it's just me. Kathy Sigurdsson said, my husband passed away from colon cancer at 52. That's sad. That's really sad. That's sad. Sorry to hear that, Kathy. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, people can go. I've had a lot of friends that had cancers and they weren't that old, passed away. Look, I had a kid work for me, 26-year-old, had a embolism in his brain. Then he had a couple of strokes, died, 26. But the hospitals wrote it down. They wrote his death as being due to the bug. swear that's what they said he died of. You know, I didn't believe those things people were saying until that happened. So, wow. Really wild. Turkey tail mushroom. That's an interesting mushroom. I got a bunch of mushroom bags. Kyle says, no, it's not just you, Greg. Well, thank you. Hey, I got 2 thumbs down. Somebody didn't like what I was saying. Somebody didn't like it. Yes, Vicky, kindred heart, the wise will thrive. I just want people to be aware. That's what we're trying to do. Get them aware here. So the main thing is this. I try to make people aware that we're living in challenging times and to get ready for it. And I talk about things to do to get ready for it. And all those videos on gardening, all the videos on worm farming, all the videos on wild edibles. Wild edibles are free, my friend. You know, I get some people complaining because I do a lot of, in a lot of my videos, I promote things like, the food that lasts 25 years. There's a lot of people bitterly complain about it. One guy, is accusing me of making millions. And he's got on here several times and left comments. And my comments say, well, you're making millions. How can that? Blah, 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 blah. Really? I don't know, guys. Here's my last check from Tree Leaf Market. $190.64. I believe that's at least 2 cents shy of $1 million. I don't know, I'm just a worm farmer. And rocket scientist, right? Oh yeah, by the way, mathematics was my collegiate sport. Yeah, I had some other person one time kind. Oh, you can't do math. You're just a worm farmer. Don't do math. I want to hear your math. I actually had somebody leave a comment saying that. But really? Oh, you don't know me. It's amazing the snap judgments people will make, right? You don't know me. Yeah, I used to have a math class I ever took in college. I took a lot of them. I was on the math team for my university. A math team of just 3 individuals representing the university. 2 of us were from the engineering department, 1 was from the math department. Anyway, yeah, we had fun back in the days. These days, but I used to do calculus all the time. I haven't done calculus since I left the school. But hey. iProphecy alert, sophisticated AI program now confirms biblical act of food scientist done. Yeah, let's hypnotize the beast. Let's hypnotize the AI system, guys. We can do it. Maybe that's how we beat it. We need to laugh in the face of sadness. That's right, Sandy Foot. Absolutely. Kathy says you can't please them all, Greg. No, you can't. You're right. April saying that got good vibes. There you go. I agree with everybody in the chat, says Chris Clevercraft. All right. Yeah, I got to tell you too. Oh, it's Rubber Rose in the house. Awesome. All right. You were my inspiration for my worm farm. All right, Mark. Very good. Courtney. Hey, listen, that's the foundation. Worms will help break your stuff down and make your garden better. They've got great bacteria in their guts that really make worm casts so much better than regular compost. It really makes stuff grow. And you can use that worm tea as all liquid pesticide, pest repellent, and fertilizer at the same time. And it fights mold, mildew, rust. I mean, it's just amazing what you can do with things like that, guys. You don't need all the chemicals. And if the grid goes down, you're not going to buy them or get them. And that's why you got to get heirloom seeds. I mean, the food I talk about is stuff that you can store. I mean, I had Stacy Savicki on my channel today. She's a big time gardener. She cans jars all the time, and she buys this stuff. And she says, "Hey, I can't bug out with glass jars." She puts this stuff in cachet. She buries it, puts it away, so that she can find it if we're having a rough day. All right, get in from Tennessee. Hey, Chris. Eric, yo, Greg, nice talk last night. Oh, yeah, we had a lot of fun last night. And yeah, I put Pepsi in mouth about a half teaspoon of golden celery. Okay. Nightman, we're already here for some reason. Yeah, we are here for a reason. You're absolutely right. And we should make the most of it. We have the most sophisticated computer in the universe between our ears. A great mind. We have over 100 billion brain cells, and so many people just let it all go to waste. We have a soul, and so many people let that go to waste. Become something, set goals. That's the main thing. So where lots of many people lose in life, they don't set goals, or they give up too easy. Or maybe as a child, they were told, you can't do this. You're not about that. You're not smart. You can't do this. That is a big crime against any child. I'm going to tell you something. There's any child, we're all, every one of us born with 100 billion brain cells. I don't care what part of the planet you're from. I don't care if you're green, purple, or blue. I don't care what color you are. I don't care about any of that. We're all wired the same way. We all have great, grand capacities. And even if it's just a capacity to love, you don't have to be the biggest mathematician in the world. You don't have to be brainiac. Some of it's just what comes out of your heart. We have the heart. We have the feeling. We have the emotion. Emotion can go bad. It can be ugly. People can get mad and angry. Emotion's a two-sided coin, but we can always strive to stay on the positive side. That's what we got to learn. That's why we learn this. Was what we should be here for, and reinforce each other for. But what happens? We lose that. And most people out there in the world today are nothing more than a wheat growing in a field. They just consume and just are totally mindless. And their soul is withered. Isn't that a waste? A lot of times just because they were told, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you're not smart. Nobody should ever, it should be a crime to tell the kids something like that. I always encourage the kids. Tell them they can be anything they want to be. And that is true. Encourage their talents, encourage their love, speak to that inner song within them and pull it out and let it grow and develop. It's amazing how many times though that people, it's really amazing. Some people look down on other people because they're a little bit lesser than them, but they will love a pet, which is way lesser than them. Okay. Well, pets do have unconditional love typically, but we should have unconditional love for people too. I got nothing against the pets, but we're not treating other people right. And we need to think about that. And we got to learn to get along with our fellow man as much as possible. Now, if somebody is coming after you and they're about to bonk you in the head, well, don't get bonked in the head. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? I do believe in self-defense, but I believe we have to be nice in this world as much as possible. Try to be good. Have a good heart. If everybody in the world took the idea that they should, that I in a lot of videos with, how many times have I entered a video and I said this? I said, as light dispels dark, love dispels hate. Go out and shine your love light into the world. And I did that video about rose-colored glasses. I said, try to understand what the other people are from their worldview, their perspective. And then you can reach out to them and communicate with them more effectively. We need to do more of that. We've been polarized in our society, very polarized. And we could build bridges and try to reach out to other people, because a lot of these people could use a rescue. They could use a lifeline. This is a chance. Now, that's going to make a lot of people mad to hear me say that, I suppose. Okay. That's where I stand, guys. We need to have a good heart above all. It doesn't mean that you can't be tough, because true love is tough love more often than not. If you're just spoiling the kids, they're going to grow up to be little brats. It's going to be horrible. You won't be able to deal with them. Things have to be tempered, just as a piece of steel has to be tempered. Or, a plant that comes out of the greenhouse. If you just take it from the greenhouse straight out to the weather, the wind and rain will beat it down. You have to harden them more gradually. Like I put them under a shade tree, for example, on my camper for a lot of plants that take you out like that. So, Rebel Rose making cherry butter. Ooh la la, cherry butter. Wow, that sounds good. Vicky, important to learn how to breed and share seed, save seed. Yeah, you got that right. But I do talk about the food. I talk about long storage lasting food. That's good stuff. You can always go to prepwithgreg.com. Right now we got $100 special off a 3-month supply. Guys, that kind of deal ain't gonna be around long. And if you think that food's high, it's not. It's really, when you calculate it, it's less than going in these fast food joints. But 20 years from now, when you still got that food, you're going to realize you made an awesome investment, because we're getting inflation like crazy. But this freeze-dried food is easy to transport. That took a lot of energy to make that the way it is. So people need to consider that. And somebody said, "Oh, it's all starch." You can order meat. You can go in a special order, high protein or veggie. You can go vegan or meat eaters, either way. They got a lot of selections there. Just go to prepwithgreg.com and click on the My Page Supply logo, and tons of other prepping supplies in there. And like I was talking about seeds, go to the links I usually put in my channels for True Leaf Market. I don't usually put them on live videos, guys, so you have to go see the videos like I uploaded, like the one that's uploaded earlier today talking about Russia and China. And I recorded that video yesterday, by the way. And I hadn't gone live last night. Hey, New Day's always in the house. Hey, New Day's always. So, you need to talk with Randy Cummins. I think he needs your help. Randy, you still here? Y'all need to strike up a dialogue. Randy Cummins is in stage 4 kidney failure. I was telling him he needs to get him some goldenrod. The goldenrod still got leaves on. You better get them while it gets good. You need a couple of years of saving. Yeah, save all you can. And really and truly, you need several years worth of stuff. Rain is relentless tonight. Wow. Okay, yeah, your brother, yeah, Ohio is a lot more intense than it is down here. Hope that ain't coming down here in the morning. That's all I got to say. Guys, I got to go. I got to call it night because I got to get up early. So we've had a real good night here. We had some awesome super chats. We'll do a little prayer session before we go, and we'll play the beard light. Hey, Katie, you missed. I actually sung the song tonight. We'll see if my channel survives it. It should. It's just a poem. It's just a poem. Love is eternal and passes through lifetimes. You got that right. I mean, that's really the thing here, guys. So, all right, Randy, hope you're seeing this. You're seeing New Days Always. There you are. I was on a form of chemo. Okay. New Days Always. Randy Cummins, y'all communicate. Y'all talk to each other. Greg is goldenrod, the same as golden seal. I don't know. I have to check that out. I don't think it is, but I'll double check it. And that Greg and everyone says, Judy Dell, yeah, I tell you what, let's do the recorded prayer session and we'll do the light. Amen, Greg. Words have power. They do. They absolutely do. And sometimes you can actually see the power, light, and emanating from words. I've seen it. I've got the proof on camera and video. Mongolia soldiers cured under the rock for the water in the wood. Okay, I must have missed something. Oh, I got the 2 different comments that skipped. Okay. Sometimes I'm reading something in the bumps and I'm reading the next line. I didn't realize that. Okay. Cured meat under their saddles. Oh, then the next one was standing for was stay the moisture under the rock or the water in the wood. Okay. That's just comments mixed up. That made for a strange read. Yes, detox those heavy metals. There you go. Gorgeous, awesome. Eat your fruits and veggies. Hey, you got that right. Hey, you know those berries are really good for your circulatory system, guys, for cleaning it out. Dark berries, lots of them. Blackberries, blueberries. Let thy food be thy medicine. Wow, Granny. Wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. Greg, give Randy my number, says Granny Lana. Randy, email me again. Randy's mailed me stuff. Email me again, and I'll do that, Granny. If you'll email me, I'll send him your number. And I can also send you New Days Always number. So shoot me an email, Randy. I think you got my email. We got to pray for Randy. We need to pray for Judy Dowell. We need to pray for her daughter Cherry. We need to pray for Granny Lana, and especially her granddaughter Kylie. And let's pray for Randy Bly of the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. Cancer eats sugar. That's right. Cut the sugar out. Cut that sugar out. That's absolutely true. It's gasoline for sugar, for cancer. And yeast dries, baking soda, PhD, so it could help. Kenny says, thank you for your time, Greg. Appreciate you and your viewers. Hey guys, I appreciate y'all, your family. All right, let's do that. Let's do a quick prayer session. Yes, you did. Well, email me, Randy. All righty. Let's do a quick prayer session. All right. Amen. Oh yeah, there's one other we should pray for tonight before you call it a night. I know I should have said this earlier. My friend who made me this, Reverend Annie, she had a car wreck today. So I hadn't heard much from her. She said something broken. I don't know much details. So pray for her. All right. So she's in Utah, Salt Lake City. Rebel Rose, may the Creator hold you all in the palm of his hand and surround you with love and grace. There you go. Sorry I missed a session tonight. I was finishing up some canning. Well, very good, very good. Amen. And shine your light now. Oh, shine the light. Hang on. A good way to end a video, right? I'm going to shut down this laptop because it would kind of disturb the light. I want to see you chat for a few minutes. Wait a minute. There's one thing I want to see before I shut it down. What was that? John Christian. Hey, Greg, I left Alaska. The communists have taken over the state. Nah, really? That's horrible. Alaska used to be a real freedom-loving state. I relocated to the Ozarks, not too far from you. Leaving Alaska was painful after almost 20 years. Oh my gosh, John. Sorry to hear that. Wow. All right. Well, let me shut this laptop down, and so I'm not going to see your comments for a minute. I'll have to come back to them on the page on my main computer. Put this to sleep. I was looking at your comments on. Set right there on top of my rocket motor that I keep back to my desk. Turn. Set this light down. Maybe I don't know. We'll leave it there. That's Christmas lights. With the crystal ball, we can see it. See the ball. Check that out. All right. All right, guys. It's always good to be the light in the world, right? Share your light, share your laughter. What a better way to have laughter than with light. With that said, what a good way to have a night. Oh, 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 oh. And we make it Flash. I need some disco music, right? We got to come up with the Green Griggs disco song. We had fun. There we go. Yeehaw. Ho, ho, ho. From the valley of the Jolly Green Giant. Ho, ho, ho. Green Griggs. Ho, ho, ho. And a Merry Christmas coming up. Yes, we can be the Green Giant and we can be Santa Claus here. Yes, I got some Santa Clauses around here, don't I? Ho, ho, ho. Yes, I'm Santa Claus. There we go, guys. Who else does that for you? No other channel gives you the beard light. Only here on Green Griggs do you get the beard light. That's a good way to end the night. I'm going to go back to the chat room real fast. Ding, ding, ding. Everybody's saying here. All right. Greg, say goodbye before you have to say good morning. Exactly. It's already good morning here. I got to get up in a little bit. Yeah, we got to have a little fun, right? He says a worm farmer and rocket scientist can't have a little fun. Or a prepper when we talk about such serious topics. Greg, you make my days better. Thanks, Ray. Oh, thank you, Granny. Thank you so much. So, guys, you know what it all goes down to is we always got to keep some perspective. We always got to keep some humor. I got right off. Don't lose your sense of humor. Don't lose your sense of self. Don't lose your soul, even in the worst of times. Okay. And just remember, as I said earlier, as light dispels darkness, love dispels hate. Go out and shine your love light into the world. Flashing beard and crystals totally hypnotizing. Yeah, we got to work it in together, right? And just remember, we got to hypnotize the machine, the AI itself. Maybe that's how we pull it off. Maybe that's how we win in the end. We'll make the AI think it's from flyover land. We'll make AI think it belongs to the deplorables. That's the ultimate state of being in the world is being a deplorable in flyover land. Right? Wouldn't that be funny? What do you think, guys? What do y'all think about that? So, hey, everybody, I really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody for all you've done here, all you that you've been here. I appreciate Standing Foot and Mickey Mooney, and also we had many good comments in here. We had the super chats. I appreciate all that, guys. I really do. And all of you that gave a super chat, I give you a super thumbs up for you. And I got to say that, hey, everybody here, you're all friends and family. I appreciate everybody for coming here and watching. And I don't think you mods, you stay real busy in this channel. I appreciate y'all. I really do. And with all that, I'm going to say thank you. Thank you all for being here, for being family, for having a good sense of humor. And everybody have a great weekend. Have a wondrous